Bo has talked about feeling better about his at bats. What have you seen, and how nice is it for him to get that one there?
I mean, I've been seeing that for past few days here. Like I think I said it before the game today that I wouldn't be surprised if he starts today, and sure enough, it was just good to see him pull the breaking ball and then going up there with the bases loaded. 4 quality at bats today, sac fly, then he hits a rocket to right field. Confidence gonna come back here, and he's dangerous. When you start getting results like that, he's special. He's a really good hitter, and it's just a matter of time.
How was Devin able to recover from that long at bat and do what he needed to do?
I was pretty impressive at bat by Dubon there, but that's what makes Devin who he is. That he knows that even after that long one, and he's got 2 pretty good hitters coming up. He's got to execute. He's got to continue to stay on the attack. He cannot get behind in the count, and that's what he did. He went right after them, and he got the job done. Huge save for us.
Mike,
if you have Bo and Soto going back to back like they are, how does that change the dynamic of this lineup?
Changes the whole thing. I feel like we haven't seen that the whole year, where it was missing Juan because of the injury. Then he gets going. Then Bo, obviously going through a rough stretch, but we get those 2. They can carry any team. But again, we're going to need every single one of those guys. Like, we cannot put all the pressure on those 2. They got to do their thing. Don't try to do too much. Just control the things they need to control, and we'll go from there. But when they're doing things like that, it's pretty dangerous.
And just what was McLean's biggest issue tonight?
Strike throwing. He was missing big-time arm side with all of his pitches. I'm glad that he was he got pretty tricky there in the second inning, 42 pitches. But he was able to minimize the damage there, got out of it, and we asked for a couple of more there. Well, like I said, it was kind of risky there, but we needed him. And but yeah, I think he lost the strike zone and got behind hitters.
Will.
Hey, Carlos, I think this was the first time you asked Devin to go more than 1 inning. What made this night the night for that, and how much further were you willing to go with him?
I think we got to a point now where they're built up, they're equipped for it. And once you get in that situation, you're trying to avoid one of the high leverage guy, which is we get to a point where it's like 4 out save now are in play. And I just thought today, where we were in the game, where we were in the lineup for them, the matchup wise, yeah, that was the decision there.
Tony.
Similar question on McLean. How close were you to pulling him there, and what is your general rule of thumb with pitches in a single inning?
Yeah, that was getting on a danger. That was his last hitter there. And then again, after 42 pitches, you kind of like getting on that tricky spot, like where you're uncomfortable. But talking to Nolan after the second inning, he had a break. We had a long one offensively, and we had Sionel there. If we had a quick 3 outs there, I don't think Nolan goes back. But then again, you kind of monitor on that pitch count, and if you get 5, you're lucky there, to be honest with you. But he competed. He went back up there, and he was able to give us 2 more.
Andrew?
Just going back to Bo, do you get the sense that maybe he's getting a little bit more comfortable here in New York, obviously after the slow start, just first year with a new team, obviously now performing the way he has?
I wouldn't say New York. I would say just baseball, and guys wanted to have results. They're competitors, man, and there's so much that you could keep telling them, hey, you're going to be fine, you're going to be okay, keep swinging it. When they're hitting rockets at people, like they want to see at some point results, and they look up on the scoreboard, and they're not happy with what they see. So I wouldn't say the pressure or the New York or the new team, like, no, I think it's just now, I think the fact that he's getting results, the confidence is going to continue to come up.